So this is the first stage.
Oh yeah. I'm up on the 11th floor and I'm watching the cruisers below. It's down on the street and it's trying hard to force the flow. Oh, my heart's in the basement, my weekend's at an all-time low. Cause she's hoping to score, so I can't see her letting him go. Walk out of her heart, walk out of her mind.
So it could go uneventful, which is hopefully the way it should go, or a bit of ouchies. So about 10,000 bees, 3 pounds. Picked them up today from the Sacramento Bee Store. Great store. And I picked up some of the gear as well. Of course I put this whole thing on and now my nose is itchy. So let's hope that I'm not too stressful to them and that they're kind to me. But you can see they're all hovering around the queen. You'll see, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the queen out of her cage and you'll be able to see that. You might have to step back while I do that because there'll be some bees around. And then what I'll do is I'm going to remove a cork from the bee cage, from the queen. I'm going to put a piece of marshmallow which will give her enough time to hang out and get acquainted with the bees. Okay. So the first thing we do is we're going to calm them down. And I usually use a spray bottle. Lenny, where's the spray bottle?
It's over near the beehive.
And some sugar water in there, it'll calm them down. And I got my smoker going because I'll probably whip that out later. Okay. Don't worry, the drill's not for anything, it just happens to be here. Okay. So got my piece of marshmallow. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to remove this can that has syrup, which is what they've been eating. Hopefully I won't fudge it and drop the bee, the queen bee. She's at the end of this tab on a little box. So here goes. There's actually still a lot of syrup in there. Just kind of shake off the bees. A couple of them got out. No problem. I actually squashed one of them, unfortunately. Being super precautious there because I'm a complete puss and amateur, so
you're doing great, mate. Yeah.
And if you come closer, the bees won't get you, don't worry. Just put this here. Come on this side. You'll see the queen in there.
Oh yeah.
Right? She's got a little mark, little white mark. She's got a bit of a fat tail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that cork. I don't know if you can see it right there.
Yep.
And put the marshmallow in place, and then we're going to walk over and get her ready to sit in the hive. Okay. So the way they said to do this was to remove it. I'm going to use a drill piece here. It's awkward with these gloves. Upright, and then use my thumb to block the hole. Okay. So just try and get in to where that cork is. Alright, cork came out, there it is.
Yep.
Alright, there she is, sitting in there, my finger's covering that. Piece of marshmallow. Stick it in there just like that.
Beautiful.
Make sure it sits in there nice and tight like that. I'm gonna walk over to the hive.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Yep. It's a top bar hive. Bought this online. We've melted some wax. Come on. Some wax on the top bars, if you can see there. Get them started. And then I got this, which is for traditional hives, but it'll work. Basically, it's a stand and it's a little moat. And they recommend using oil in there, and most people use motor oil. Go figure. So I've put that in there. That stops ants and other things from stealing the honey and ticking off the bees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this part here as such. See that?
Yep.
And I'm going to put that in between the top bars like that, just sandwich it. So queen's hanging out in there. I'm going to remove a couple of these just for now. Okay. You can see I got a feeder in there. That's for the first couple of days to a jar of actual honey. Actually, no, I'm sorry, sugar water will go in there. They'll eat that for a while just to get them started. And this is a little extra. The guy at the store said I should put one of those in. It's basically a little cake of pollen to get them started. And I normally wouldn't think of doing that, but they forecast rains for the next couple of days, so guys aren't going to be able to get out there and forage. So hopefully that'll get them kick-started. And now is the part where we add the bees. So I'm going to go put the feeder on and then we'll stick the bees in there.
Okay, do you want me to follow you?
No, it's alright, you can follow.